brakes work. Greetings from Southern Yankee Homestead. If this is your first time, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. Well, today we're getting into the chicken coop a little bit. Let me explain. So over here we have an area that was originally our compost bin. Well, we very quickly ran out of room for compost when we got goats. Right there, that's last year's compost. Right there is this year's compost. That pile's almost 6 feet tall. But that's not what we're here about. What we're here about is this area here, the old compost slash wood chip storage, needs to come out. Because next year, we're standing in where part of the new part of the garden is going to be. But for right now, this needs to go away. Well, the thing is, the chickens use this area on the backside, right in here. That post is bent. Wonder if I hit it. Anyhow. The chickens use this area behind here as a windbreak, weather break, sun break. You know, it gives them lots of options. Well, we need to do something to replace this. Now, before we get into what we're replacing it with, if you see here, our fence is all discombobulated. It's kind of broken here and broken there. This whole thing was pulled off the building. And this was our old catch on the front of the compost. Well, this was thrown together for the compost, but then if you notice underneath, see that tube? That's an auto feeder. Oh, there's a chicken egg down in the corner. So originally what we would do, we had a string that ran through the coop so we could open the door from outside, and then we had a big tube, PVC pipe, that we'd fill with grain, and the chickens would come in and just grab whatever they wanted whenever they wanted. Well, spring of 2021, I think it was. Yeah, pretty sure spring of 2021, tells you how long ago it was. Our light, our solar light here, it popped on at about 11 o'clock in a rainstorm at night. I just happened to see it because I had the windows open in the bedroom and it lit up the bedroom really well. Well, I came out on the front porch and there was a bear trying to get in here. Thought I scared the bear off. A couple of days later, the light comes on again and this whole thing was just peeled back, and well, the bear tried to get out the other side but couldn't, ended up coming back out this side, and well, we stopped feeding our chickens free range like that right after that because, well, we were bringing in the wildlife. So we do a scoop a day now, but that's neither here nor there. So we're going to be fixing this section of fence using some of our old tulip tree that's not in the best condition. This is lumber I cut. It's not going to last forever. I don't expect it to last forever. We get 2-3 years out of it, we'll figure out what to do next. But for now, we're just trying to get something up there so that the chickens have a sun and wind block when it's sunny and windy out. Novel idea, right? For tools, well, we got, you know, square pencil. I guess it's kind of a square pencil. Tape measure, nice and short. We're going to be using tan deck screws, 2-inch. With our DeWalt impact driver, and new toy to me. Yep, we bought an electric chainsaw. Should say we bought another electric chainsaw. I don't know when this video will be out, but the other one will probably explain in a little more depth why we got this one. 20 volt, 12-inch bar. Why am I using a chainsaw to cut this lumber for the coop when I got a perfectly good skill saw? New toy, gotta use it. still clear my doors. Across 13 feet, ½ inch. There we go. So yesterday, just before dark, I went ahead and finished putting these boards in. I stapled the fence to the back of the boards. So now the chickens have some shade and wind block. Next step, well, I took some of this dirt and cleaned it up and filled holes in the lawn. We're still building the property. A couple low spots where we buried stuff we probably shouldn't have. If you're on our Facebook, you also saw we almost sunk the truck one time, but that's neither here nor there. But now I need to go ahead and do some cleanup. So I got some fencing here and fencing there, and we're gonna get at these blocks out of here now. We're not gonna use the Daihatsu for that though, because where I'm putting the blocks, I want a little bit more reach. So we'll use the tractor bucket for that. It's more trips, but should in theory be a little easier. We'll see. Stick around, find out. that's a good little project out of the way. Cleans this area up nicely. It'll be even better once we finish weeding the garden carrots. And yes, there are carrots in there. They're not great, but they're carrots. That's, I don't know what that was. That might have been a deer fly or a bee. I'm not sure which. Could go either way. It's not on my hat, is it? Okay. Anyhow, so that cleaned up, we can bring the lawn back a little bit. And temporarily, where I'm standing is actually going to be part of next year's garden. We're going to be working on that this winter. I do have to fill in this gap here, but I'm going to have that as a separate video because I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to do it yet, but I have an idea, of course. So other than that, hope you enjoyed this video. It was just basically clean up and getting stuff sorted out, but had to be done. Anyhow, hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.